Hold, outsider. You trespass on Maruuk land.
State your business in the plains. You serve as an envoy for the dragons? Then, times are changing. A gift from dragons may impress some centaurs, but Clan Shikaar must see how well you hunt. One of our hunting parties just brought down a proto-dragon infused with the power of flame. Prove your worth by aiding in the kill.
Even a young hunter can aid in a proto-drake hunt. Let us see what you've got, outsider.
You are a more formidable fighter than I was assumed. You have fought alongside our hunters and earned a place at our fire. Our Khan is at our hunting post in the swamp, readying our upcoming caravan. I will notify her of your arrival and purpose. Surely you can find your way on your own?
Go on. My Khan is at our outpost nearby. Follow this path through the swamp, and try not to get eaten.
It has been 10,000 years since the dragons were last in the Isles. They are invaders upon your land. Join the Primalists. Embrace the storm. We will aid you in the battles to come.
Are you too not invaders? The Ohn'ir welcomes the dragons to our corral. Take your leave. The storm has no place in the lands of Ohn'ahran.
Your Ohn'ir leads you to servitude. We offer a future of strength. When you see your error, we will be waiting.
You outsiders seem to have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others. Sansok Khan is the most skilled hunter in our clan. Though she cannot hear, she proved her capabilities time and time again as both a hunter and a leader. She is a mentor to us all, a trusted leader, and a fierce defender of the Maruuk. It is an honor for you to speak with her.
My Khan, this outsider arrived in search of the dragons. They hunted alongside us and earned a place at our fire.
My thanks, Tomu. Come forward, outsider. I am Sansok Khan, leader of the Shikaar. Tell me of your goals.
Tell me, outsider, why are you entered Maruuk lands?
We are preparing for a journey to the Corral, a gathering of all the clans across the plains. There, we will discuss the return of the dragons. We received word that an emissary from the Green Dragons will be present at the Corral. You may join us for the journey, but you must lend your aid to our clan.
While you travel with us, you must pull your weight. Unruly Gorloks have been raiding our medical supplies recently, and we must restock. Gather the orange blooms around the outposts so we can create more poultices. There are supplies around the outpost that need to be brought to the caravan as well. I will like you to gather them while you are out. Once you have everything, bring it to Tomorrow. It has been countless generations since an outsider like you reached our lands. With Primalists treading on our lands and peddling forbidden magics, my people are understandably wary. If you are to travel with us, you must make yourself known. Introduce yourself to the members of my clan.
The winds carried word of interesting times, but the arrival of your people has caused more of a stir than I expected. I look forward to learning more of your ways as we travel.
No. I'm afraid my hooves no longer take me to Maruuk, but my beasts of burden are vital to the caravan. I shall ready my muskin to pull the wagons.
I will be the greatest hunter this clan has ever seen.
You wish, Aru. Which one of us killed their proto-drake faster?
Wow, I've never seen someone like you. How are your hunting skills?
I bet we can outhunt you. I will outhunt both of you.
The rest of our attending clan has already traveled to Maruuk to prepare our site. The caravan from this outpost will be their last arrival. Everything seems to be in order. The Corral is a time of discussion amongst the clans. Stories are shared. While there are many centaur clans across the plains, we are all Maruuk. The caravan is ready to go. As Maruuk is some distance away, we will make stops. When you are ready to leave, Find me at the caravan. Don't keep us waiting.
The caravan will be waiting at the gates. Do not hold us up. Finally.
Walk with us, outsider. We have many stories to share.
The Maruuk Centaur include many individual clans across the plains. There are 4 of us who hold the most power. Clans Teerai, Shikaar, Nokhud, and Ohn'ir. Clan Teerai are the keepers of our traditions. Their leader, the Khanamatra, is the cultural Khan of all Maruuk. All Khanamatras can trace their bloodlines back to our first matriarch, Teerai. We of Clan Shikaar are the strongest hunters. You can find our camp spread throughout the plains, following the patterns of wildlife and game.
Clan Nokhud has recently come to power. A generation ago, Shikaar Khan led his people to defeat Clan Togus, taking their place of power amongst the plains. His son, Balakar Khan, now leads this clan. His father was a man of honor, but Balakar Khan did not inherit his father's patience or wisdom.
My clan, Clan Ohn'ir, is made up of those who feel a direct connection to our god Ohn'ahran. She guided our founders, Maruuk and Teerai, to the Dragon Isles, and she has watched over our people ever since. The mystics of Clan Ohn'ir are initiated from many different clans, but we all followed Ohn'ahran's call to serve her and our people.
The clans have their differences, but we share one culture. No matter our strengths and weaknesses, we are all Maruuk.
Twofoot, you fought many foes in your time, yes? You will have to share some stories.
Have I ever shared the tale of my first kill, Bellica? A mighty horn strider with horns as tall as its legs were long. I keep its horn as a trophy.
It was a good kill, Tamul. My first was a mighty bear of ice and snow, deep in the frozen tundra of the Azure Span. My Bakar and I knew no equals. We were the talk of the Corral.
We have reached our first stop. Circle the wagon, Shikaar. It is time for a hunt.
Take a breath, Twofoot. Maruuk travel from all across the plains to attend the corral, and the gathering lasts many days. Feeding that many centaurs is no simple feat. Clan Shikaar's hunters provide meat for all of the shared meals. It is our tradition to hunt on our way to the Maruukai. You must pull your weight as well.
Aru! Bellica! Show the Twofoot how we hunt.
The hunt is on!
Whoever brings back the most game wins.
You find a large paw print sunk into the dirt. Looking around, none of the nearby creatures have paws, let alone of that size. Perhaps the centaurs will be impressed if you hunt this great beast.
This bull could feed a whole camp. Think you can do better?
Tumul looks at the pelt over before offering a small nod. You have Tefili Kankular, then. Not bad, Twofoot. He has evaded our hunters for many moons. His pelt always blended in well with his surroundings. Perhaps now our hunters can use this camouflage to their own advantage. You hunt as strangely as you fight. I hope Aurora observe your technique.
I won! I won!
No, I am better than you. Sure, you killed more, but most of your game cannot be used.
I hope you don't mind getting your feet wet. The next leg of our journey will take us across 2 rivers. Ohn'ahran Plains would like to share a story with you about our blessed watcher, Ohn'ir. I happily leave you under her watch.
The Horn of Drusal will be visible once we cross the bridge. You must see it, Twofoot.
Ah, yes. The horn represents the ancient pact formed by Teerai and a green dragon named Merithera. Their friendship ended a long enmity between dragons and Maruuk. Afterward, the centaur hunted the plains and the dragons tended the gardens. But they agreed to help one another in times of need. The Horn of Drusal was built as a physical manifestation of their oath.
But then, the dragons left, And after 10,000 years, they returned to these lands. I am interested to hear what the Khanamatra says about that.
We are guided by Ohn'ahran, Tumul. It was she who granted us these lands, who arbitrated with the dragons. She knows the way. Ohn'ahran, the Wind Mother, is the ancestor of all Ohn'ir. She led our founders Maruuk and Teerai to the plains. My clanmates interpret her songs to advise our people. Hold, I hear her call. Ohn'ahran will sing to me here.
I sense something on the wind. The wind is restless here, Primero. Ohn'ahran is reaching out. I must answer her call. I need reagents for my ritual. Reeds from the riverbanks, feathers from the tails of the Mularid, and the heart of a salamander. Gather these materials from the river so that I may heed her voice. Ohn'ahran's song is fleeting. We must work quickly.
Blessing.
Excellent. I will use these materials to interpret her song. Ohn'ahran does not speak in language as we do. Her voice carries through the very winds. We majestics are trained to feel her presence, follow her call, and interpret her messages. I have used the materials you gathered to bind totems to this particular call. Aid me in a ritual to center her voice. Then I will interpret her song.
Go with Come. Help me place these totems for the ritual. Reeds of the river, here to whistle her song. Lifeblood of a beast, ready for runes in her elegant script. A storm. We must prepare.
The storm is an omen of grim, portent. Trouble is brewing.
The storm is Ohn'ahran's most dire warning, an affront to her gift. We must be wary.
Maruuk rests beside the mountain near this grove. Our journey is almost over. The Corral is a time of truce amongst the Maruuk, but Tesh's omen is troubling. We must stay on guard.
Maruuk is just ahead. It is a grand and sacred meeting place. Centaur from all around the plains gather there. Each season we meet for the Corral, a time of truce and communion. Clans large and small come together, sharing our resources and our stories.
I do look forward to reconnecting to my peers. Perhaps Tagari Khan can help me decipher this omen from the river.
I am going to avoid the Nokhud. They antagonize everyone at these things.
The rest of the Shikaar should have already arrived from the other camps. Our rise should be well settled by the time we arrive. It seems the other clans beat us here. Between our outsider and the Green Dragon emissary, this should be a corral to remember.
Clan Teerai is a clan of the Khanamatra, our direct connection to the Maruuk ancestors. They are the holders of our traditions and our storytellers. To understand the Maruuk, you must understand the clan Teerai. One of the Khanam matron's daughters, Karlin Dutor, is preparing a meal for our ancestors. Aid her. She will teach you about our people. The majestics of our lands, Ohn'ir, believe the clan Ohn'ir. The clan is not made up of families, but rather of centaurs from across the plains, with an innate connection to Ohn'ahran. They spend their lives building that connection and honing their skills. Eventually, they'll receive assignments to advise different clans and protect our lands. Ohn'ir went to speak with her Khan about the omen she received. Join her to learn about the Nori. Clan Nokhud is the newest to rise to power. Their late Khan, Jekan, raised a mighty army to seize territory from their predecessors, such as the way of our people. While Jekan had earned his respect, his son has not. Balakar killed his father and took control of the clan. They have grown ever more insular since, but to know the Maruuk, you must know them.
Clan Nokhud can be quite aggressive. Tomul, accompany our friend to make their introductions.
Yes, my Khan. First, I get stuck being your keeper. And now I have to introduce you to the Nokhud? You're testing my limits, 2-foot.
Go play with your birds, Shikaar.
I am not here by choice. We should just get this over with.
I have the greatest unpleasantness of introducing you to Bahir, one of Maruuk Khan's thugs.
Time for me to depart. Enjoy your time with these thugs, 2-foot.
Ha! Look at you, weak. Just like those puny hunters brought you here. You want to know the Nokhud? We speak through battle. Our battle ritual is called the Tabar. We train, we spar, and it hardens us. Now there is no weakness in our clan. Enough talk. Go spar.
Go. Prove you're not as weak as you look.
You dare bring that outsider here? You insult Ohn'ahran Balakar Khan. Step away from this path.
The Nokhud deserve the power of the storm. We will show the Maruuk how far they have fallen.
My Khan, this interloper has no place amongst your Nokhud. We must cleanse ourselves of any weakness.
Oh, let the storm envelop you, Wind Sage.
Our ancestors walked beside us upon the winds of Ohn'ahran, guiding and protecting us. All Maruuk, dead and living, gather under truce at the corral. The scent of this meal calls the ancestors to our fire. When they arrive, the corral begins.
2 young Shikaar delivered some game from your travels. Bring it here. Now we must season the meat. Grab some spice from our stores. Our foals eat more spice than this. Get more. It tastes better, but I can still feel my tongue. Bring over the biggest container of spice. Well done. Now that's enough spice to bring Maruuk and Teerai to the fire. You have the honor of charring the roast. Do not remove it from the fire until it is past blackened. Good. The scent is strong. It will be easily carried to our ancestors on the wind. Place it on the offering table.
The Nokhud prefer brute strength and power over all else. We do not see eye to eye on many things.
A cold front precedes the storm. The chill seeks into my bones.
We cannot stop the wind, Seshtang, nor reverse its course. We must be guided by it, even into tumult.
It is good to be back with my clan. I shared with Teerai Khan the omen we received before entering Maruuk. She expressed her concern as the wind felt cold to her as well. We cultivate certain flowers here, blooms that can be ground and burned to elicit a trance-like effect. They are used to deepen our connection to the open. I request that you collect some so that we may make an incense to burn. With my Khan's help, perhaps we can learn more of Ohn'ahran's plight.
Wind corrupted. The storm overwhelming. The sign of a betrayal.
And an Ahuna in crisis. No! Ohn'ahran! Could she be in danger?
Teerai Khan is most well-versed in reading omens. With her aid, we can learn more. Betrayal threatens Ohn'ahran herself. We must stand tall, Primero. Now is the time for allies.
A message from Sansak Khan.
While you wait for your emissary to arrive, Sensop Khan is interested to hear how meeting the clans went. She sent me to find you and tell you to meet her at the center of the Maruuk to discuss. While there's many clans of various sizes throughout the plains, Shikaar, Narari, and Arvi and Nagar hold the most power.
Make way! The emissary from the Green Dragonflight has arrived!
It is my honor to represent my flight. It has been many years since our people connected. I come seeking aid from your Kana mantra. I request you let her know I am prepared.
I will admit that I have not left the Emerald Gardens in all my life. And as such, I have never met a centaur, let alone a mortal from the mainland. However, I am not here as a kindly visit, but rather to plead for the Centaurs' aid in securing our Oathstone and protecting our charge. I am glad to see you are here to help as well. There is much to discuss.
Your support is welcome. Our forces are small in number. There are few defenders among us, but we are gardeners, not fighters. Within our gardens stands a portal to the Emerald Dream. We cannot empower our Oathstone without forces to defend our charge from Primalist attacks. Merithera hopes that the Ohn'ahran upholds her ancestors' pact to aid us in this time of need.
More friendly faces are welcome indeed. I cannot linger in Centaur lands. I must return to the gardens as soon as I am able. The Ohn'ahran has agreed to hear our plea for aid. She awaits my arrival at the top of the Kratal, the central building of Maruuk. Though I must speak with her on my own at first, you are more than welcome to join us.
I must speak with the Ohn'ahran. I implore you to join us when you are able.
The Maruuk, too, have been plagued by these Primalists. If Ohn'ir wills it, I will blow the horn of Dressal on the morrow to signal our accord with the Green Dragonflight.
Merithera, daughter of Isera, is grateful for your...
Grateful? Ha! Dragons only respect dragons. No Maruuk blood will be spilled for them.
You are not the Ohn'ahran, Balakar.
A true leader would never surrender this land to outsiders. You desecrate the memory of Maruuk Thousandbones, Serist.
Stand down.
No. These plains belong to the Maruuk. And Maruukai belongs to the Nokhud!
That traitorous fool.
It will
Balakar
care for
disgraces
you.
his clan. He leads them into the storm, blinded by his lust for power. Their betrayal reveals their fragility. Cut them down.
You pathetic excuses for Centaur are beneath me. But here, take care of these weaklings.
The path they have chosen is stained with blood. Scout Tumal tried to warn us this might happen. She may have further suspicion.
The Nokhud drooled over war stories of our kind's ancient past. In truth, they are weak, play-acting children, and with one strike of lightning, they have severed their connection to Ohn'ir. Well, if they will walk the path of corruption to seek war, then we will indulge them, of course. Mahir was left in command to cover his escape. Her blood will soon be stained on the ground. Khan will lead the Centaur to victory. Balakar was an easy target for Koroleth's corrupting influence. The storm has arrived. Clan Nokhud's army is taking Maruuk. Let us discuss our next moves in the Khan chambers. We must keep the Maruuk safe.
Clan Nokhud has made their choice. They betray the Maruuk for power.
The storm crests the horizon. It grows dark.
My promise to the emissary stands. It seems the Maruuk and the dragons need each other once again. Khans, ready your clans for war. Outsider, you must be the dragon seeker Sansok Khan told me about. If you aim to help the dragons, you can help us.
The very lifeblood of the Maruuk is in danger. Balakar will marshal his forces for war. I will do the same, but we are outnumbered. The dragons have asked for our aid, and we can use their help to even the odds. To answer their call for an alliance, I must blow the horn of Dorshal. But I need Ohn'ahran's blessing. Will you help me? Go to the Teerai and deliver my declaration of war to my lieutenant, Giboltii. He will marshal my forces and direct you to the mystics who can find Ohn'ahran.
Make haste. We must rally our forces and find Ohn'ahran before Balikar can bring his army to bear.
What do you want, outsider? Giboltil reads the message. His face grows more and more concerned. The Nokhud are powerful and have many allies. It will take all we have to withstand them. Primero, you have the Clan Nokhud's trust. Her orders were to rally our friends and prepare our people. I need your help. Seek Hojin to mobilize the remaining Khan's Guard. Alert Scout Canyon to possible Nokhud incursions. Inform Agra to expect wounded. And tell Gansil to prepare our provisions. As for the mystics, I believe they left recently. I will see if any remain in Teerai.
The Maruuk have not seen such a massive conflict for generations. This war will spread across the entire plains.
Another scout has gone missing. What's going on out there, Nokhud? Those violent upstarts are ambushing my scouts? Well then, our spears will greet them at dawn.
A visitor! Welcome! Would you like some flowers? What terrible news. Why must our beautiful plains be soaked in blood? The Khan's Guard are the elite of the elite. Do you have what it takes? Bad news, that Balikar. We will drag him from Gavamatras in irons. Won't we, King's Guard? Yes, sir! Where is the crate of bush fruit we were supposed to deliver?
I already gave it to Buku, Father.
Next trade.
Why? We are safe here.
Is everything all right, Father?
Just some trouble on the roads. Best we stay in Teerai for a while.
You returned. Have you relayed my orders?
I did not wish to cause panic, but the people must be ready. Clan Nokhud is not known for mercy. The mystics were called away to Ridgewater Retreat a few days ago. But one mystic remains. His name is Buku. He can be found on top of the hill at the Ohn'ahran Shrine. He's just an initiate, but he should be able to commune with Ohn'ahran and acquire her blessing. With Ohn'ahran on our side, we might be able to win this war before it starts.
I should warn you. Boku has a bit of a self-confidence problem. Rest assured, he's an excellent mystic. I think.
Ohn'ahran, where is your song?
Who are you? Did Ohn'ahran send you? Wolf dragons? You need me to contact Ohn'ahran? I can't. I can't hear Ohn'ahran at all. I'm just an initiate. And it seems like Ohn'ahran has withdrawn her blessings from me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Baku starts digging through the satchel. When my mentor assigned me to this clan, she gifted me with these totems. She said they would empower me if ever I doubted myself. Will you help me place them? I will try to call upon Ohn'ahran one more time.
Fair, place the totems, while I try again to commune with Ohn'ahran. Ohn'ahran, heed me! Your people need you! Have I offended you, Wind Mother? I am just a lowly initiate. I need your guidance. I hear nothing. I am not fit to be a mystic.
Still nothing. Not even a sign from Ohn'ahran. I'm sorry. I failed to commune with Ohn'ahran. You will need someone else to fulfill the Kanamatra's requests. Several days ago, My fellow mystics were called to Ridgewater Retreat on an urgent request from Teerai Khan. They should still be there. Meet me outside the town. At least I can do is show you the way.
Meet me outside Teerai when you are ready. I will guide you to Ridgewater Retreat.
Buku's belongings are strewn about the area. Perhaps they were dropped in a hurry? One of Buku's totems is missing. There is more hoofprints nearby. It looks like Buku fled and was pursued by several other centaurs. This is not Buku. Some of the centaur's wounds look like they were inflicted by magic. Perhaps he is one of Buku's attackers. The dead centaur's hand is clutching an object. Prying it loose will take some work.
And so, the storm begins.
What can we do?
Primero, you're right. Thank Ohn'ahran. These are my totems. I barely escaped that ambush with my life. I'm afraid my fellow mystics weren't so lucky.
We must delay the Nokhud as long as possible to buy time for the Kanamatra's plan.
Boku has asked why I sent a message calling all mystics to Ridgewater Retreat. I sent no message. Balakar purposely drew my mystics into a trap to cripple Clan Ohn'ir. But there may be a second reason. Nokhud are gathering mystic totems, as many as they can find. These totems are blessed by Ohn'ahran. The Nokhud motives in this are unclear, but we cannot allow them to take Ohn'ahran's gifts. Recover as many totems as you can. According to the reports, the Nokhud were accompanied by an outsider wielding never-before-seen magic. This outsider tore through our ranks like a tempest. If the Nokhud have allies who can wreak this much havoc, we must find out as much as we can about them. I have sent my Ohuna, Alton, to find this outsider. She has not flown back, and I am concerned. Primero, can you search for clues about this outsider and see what has become of Ohn'ahran?
We are...
My Khan, I have failed as a mystic. I cannot commune with Ohn'ahran, and the Kanamatra needs her help.
We cannot hear the Wind Mother song either. The storm has cast a cloud over her. It is not your fault, Boku.
I am unworthy of this task. Should it not fall to you?
I must rally Clan Ohn'ir. You, Boku, must find Ohn'ahran.
I have my suspicions about the identity of those Nokhud allies, but I must be sure. We are at war with both the Nokhud and the Primalists. Now it is even more crucial that we get Ohn'ahran and the dragons on our side. Thank you for your assistance, Primero, and thank you for saving Ohn'ahran. Totems are infused with Ohn'ahran's wind magic, yet the Nokhud have abandoned her teachings. What are they up to? So many totems, so many fallen mystics. The Nokhud are collecting totems. The Primalists are capturing Ohuna, and Ohn'ahran is silent. Whatever the Nokhud plans are, we must foil them. You and Baku must travel to the Windsong Rise. Our enemies are likely there already. Search for Ohn'ahran there. If her children are in danger, she will undoubtedly go to them, and we must help. The Wind Mother is powerful, but I fear what these Primalists are capable of.
By your leave, my Khan, I will find Ohn'ahran.
I have faith in you, Boku. We all do.
This cannot be! Even Balakar would not dare!
Balakar and these Primalists have trampled on our sacred beliefs. Windsong Rise is hallowed ground for the Maruuk, It is where our connection with the wind and Ohn'ir is strongest. What the Nokhud are doing here is unforgivable. This unnatural storm is heavy with magic. By the looks of it, the Nokhud are learning to manipulate the sacred essence of Windsong Rise to create storm elementals. Some have had more success than others.
Maruuk gestures to the unfortunate Maruuk initiate nearby, still smoking from lightning burns.
Primero, we can't allow them to continue. We've discovered
safe.
why the Nokhud want mystic totems. They can be used to capture the children of Ohn'ahran. Though the Nokhud have stolen the totems, the Primalists are the ones behind this blasphemy. The children of Ohn'ahran are sacred Oguna, blessed by the Wind Mother herself. Please, Primero, free any Ohn'ir you see. And if you come across any Primalists.
Aku trails off, but his expression is one of grim determination.
It is said that Ohn'ir infused the spear of our ancestor, Maruuk, with her power. Balakar Khan must have told the Primalists about this legend. They have stolen the magic from Ohn'ir's children, polluted it with storm sorcery, and infused it with ballista boats. Why would the Nokhud need such weapons? We shouldn't wait to find out. These storm boats are being loaded onto wagons for transport. Take my totems and place one on top of each wagon you come across. My wind magic will smash them to pieces.
Something is at the top of the rise. I will take a side route. Meet me up there. How is this possible? They have captured Ohn'ahran herself.
The Primalists are restraining Ohn'ahran, but just barely. She doesn't seem to notice us. Teerai Khan would say even the slightest breeze can topple teetering stone. If I can disrupt her spell, even just a little, Ohn'ahran might be able to break free. Keep the guards distracted. I have an idea.
Follow me. We must free Ohn'ahran. This will draw attention, so keep the guards busy. The first rune is dispelled. Another rune down. Hold fast, Wind Mother. One more to go. We will succeed.
Halt!
Get away from... Do not...
Is this what passes for a mystic of the Maruuk?
Oh, Nara! I am sorry.
Pathetic.
You were awake. I am glad to see you are okay.
We took quite a stumble. We're lucky to be alive. Primero, we need to tell the Kamamatra everything that's happened, including the capture of Ohn'ahran. You must go to the Maruuk as quickly as you can. You'll have to go alone. I was hurt in the fall, and I just slowed you down. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up later. Go.
Quickly. You must tell the Kamamatra all that has happened.
Welcome back to Maruuk. What news?
The Primalists have captured Ohn'ahran and have allied with Clan Nokhud.
Even outnumbered, and without Ohn'ahran, we will fight on. We cannot surrender to Balakar, and we will not bow to his Primalist masters.
This is dire news, Primero, but we cannot lose focus. We are bruised, but not beaten. We must take a moment to pause and consider our strategy. We need Ohn'ahran's blessing to sound the horn of Dusal and summon the green dragons. Without her aid, we cannot win this war. The Nokhud already outnumber the other clans, and their forces are bolstered by the Primalists. And now Koroleth has captured our Wind Mother. We must therefore find Ohn'ahran before the Nokhud can launch their final attack and encircle Maruuk. I will send all of our scouts. I only hope we can find her in time.
Your clan is as motivated as ever, Sansok Khan. Enter, Tummel. The Khans eagerly await your report.
Honored Khans, we have spotted a war band of Nokhud, headed toward the Horn of Drasul. Balakar is leading them himself.
How large is the warband? We should be wary. This might be a diversion.
Enough to overwhelm the village at the base of the hill, but far from all their forces.
What of Koroleth? Have you seen her? Or Ohn'ahran?
No, not yet. We are still looking for them.
We must assume the Nokhud want to destroy the Horn, to prevent us from calling the Green Dragons. Sansok is correct. This may be a diversion. We cannot commit all of our forces, even if it is to defend our most sacred artifact. I will take the Khan's guard and confront Balakar myself. Tummel, outsider, you will come with me. Tigari Khan, Sansok Khan, gather your clans and prepare for battle. Once Ohn'ahran has been found and the Green Dragons have been called, we will march on Nokhudin Hold.
Kanamatra, arrest. We are too late. The Nokhud have overrun the Horn of Drasul and slaughtered my people. This act of aggression will not go unanswered. For thousands of years, the Teerai have guarded the Horn of Drasul, our most sacred relic. By sacking this village, Balakar has betrayed everything it means to be Maruuk. There can be no redemption for him now. We must retake the Horn before Balakar can destroy it, and rescue any Teerai who yet live. I am going with you to personally bring that false Khan to justice. The Nokhud will know the wrath of Kanamatra.
Khan's guard, I am entering the village with the outsider. Stay and defend this position as we advance. This is nowhere near the full forces of Clan Nokhud. We have saved who we can. We must get through Balakar's lieutenant, Karen, to reach the Horn.
Matra. The Primalists have made me strong!
Good riddance. Wait, what is that up ahead? It is Ohn'ahran.
What are they doing to Ohn'ahran? Balakar and Koroleth will pay dearly for this. Why would they have brought Ohn'ahran here? Unless... Homero. I do not think Balakar intends to destroy the Horn. I think this is a trap. We must find our way past this wind quickly.
Almost there.
Now!
Mother!
Let the winds carry us onward. The Emerald Gardens will fall!
I will not rest until Balakar answers for the crimes he committed here today. The slaughter of my people, the blasphemy against Ohn'ahran, the treachery against our ancient ally. Vengeance will have to wait. There are more pressing matters. We must help the Green Dragons. Those dragons went down over the plains to the west. We must go to them quickly before the Nokhud do. We would not want them to think of all Maruuks as their enemies because of Balakar's actions.
Kanamatra! Was that the horn of your soul? It was loud enough to wake the dead.
Yes, Coraleth forced Ohn'ahran to bless Balakar. He blew the horn to lure the dragons into a trap. Tommel, return to Maruuk and inform the Khans. Rally our forces and begin the march towards the Emerald Gardens. It is time to prove our allegiance to the dragons, or both of our people will perish.
At once, Kanamatra.
The winds have abated. You can reach the dragons quickly by riding your drake from a high point nearby. I will meet you there. Go with haste.
We cannot lose any more.
Merithera, we mean you no harm. The death of your brethren saddens our hearts as much as the death of our own kind. Balakar did this. Balakar and his clan the Nokhud. They have shown their weakness and their cowardice by working with the Primalists. We hoped to resolve our civil war, but now I see there is only one path forward. We must vanquish them. 3 clans stand with you, Daughter of the Dream. Teerai, Shikaar, Ohn'ir. We must join you to repel the warmongers from our land.
I accept your offer to stand with us, Kanamatra. My kin's sacrifice will not be forgotten. We fight together.
Our ancestors said the green dragons were tempered and wise. We are fortunate they restrained their anger long enough to hear our side of the story. Now that we know the Primalists and Nokhud are our common enemies, it is time to take them down. So, the Primalists have recruited Clan Nokhud as allies. We have held off the Primalists until now, but the Nokhud have brought a new weapon. A dragon killer ballista. I fear Solothus will not be the last dragon to fall to its foul storm magic. Come, I will take you to the Dragon's Haven at Shady Sanctuary. You can tell me what you know of the Nokhud while the Kanamatra gathers her forces. We must prepare for our next move.
Sweet dreams. Shortly after we returned to our ancient grove to the west, the Primalists attacked. We destroyed them time and again. The Primalists knew they needed the Centaur on their side to defeat us. Clan Nokhud's Dragon Killer Ballista is the key to their victory.
The Nokhud are relentless. With their help, Coraleth's Primalist army has found a way to break our defenses.
The barrier to the ancient bow must not fall. Within it lies our portal to the Emerald Dream. I shudder to think what they wish to do to it. Our sanctuary lies ahead. Meet me there. We will rally the remainder of our forces.
We have arrived, mortal. Welcome to the Emerald Gardens. We must inform the rest of the Green Dragonflight that the barrier to the ancient bow is under threat. Garithus and I have much to discuss. Primero, I will place my mark upon you. The other dragons who see it will know that you are a trusted messenger. Go and rally my flight. They must know and prepare for the battle ahead.
May your dream... With this blessing, my people will know that you speak with my voice. Now go, quickly.
The Centaur clans have declared their support. Rally your troops.
You heard the Tauren. To battle dragons, do your flight proud.
Easy, Mara. The more you stay still, the easier this will be to heal. My sister and I will answer Merithera's call. We will be right behind you to care for the wounded.
The Primalists are on the move. Merithera calls the flight to battle.
More
Go in
bloodshed it
service.
is, then. My forces will head there at once.
See you in the fray, warrior.
My dragonflight is ready, then. Good. We will confront our enemies with everything we have. The Kanamatra send word that she and her forces have arrived in the Emerald Gardens. They've located Coraleth and her Primalists. It appears a massive enemy invasion is gathering on the beach to the north. Wisely, she has several scouts watching strategic locations around the battlefield. Go and collect their reports. Then meet me and my forces at the battlefront. Glory awaits us in battle. And if we succeed, there will be vengeance.
Our report? Our report is that the rear flank is secure. You stand amidst the carnage that secured our victory.
Follow your heart. See those stone pillars? They are part of a barrier that keeps anyone from approaching. We must protect them, or the island's defenses will fall.
Go
Become
with
the
Ohn'ir's
eagle.
blessing. The Primalists have not only enhanced the Nokhud's abilities, but also joined their ranks. Look at the size of those stormbound colossi. This does not bode well for us. That portal must lead to where the Primalist reinforcements await. I wonder if slaying those summoners would disrupt it. Perhaps it would collapse. Quickly, Avara. Return before they see you. No! Return to the winds, Avara. Blessed child of Ohn'ahran.
May your dreams be peaceful. Do you see? Those pylons empower Coraleth's destructive power. If we cannot stop her, she will destroy the pillar, and the ward that protects the ancient bow will fall.
Our enemies are one step ahead of us. Do not despair. Our resolve is as strong as our alliance. Prepare yourself, Primero. So long as a single green dragon draws breath, these Primalists will not defile the ancient guard without a fight. We are eager to do our part in this battle. But as long as those dragon killer ballista are on the field, we cannot approach. The Nokhud's strongest warriors guard them, so you will need to take down the warriors as well. Destroy the ballista and Nokhud warmongers. Eliminate these threats, and the green dragons will turn the tide of battle.
The last ballista is down. Now the Green Dragonflight can take to the skies and join the battle.
With those vile weapons destroyed, the Green Dragonflight can join the fray in force. We are much familiar with the situation on the ground. We need to light up some targets, so Merithera and her dragons can strike from above. Merithera gave me these enchanted seeds. Place them near the Primalist pylons. We will use their light to pull in the attack from airborne dragons. You fight well for one who must balance on only 2 legs. It matters not how hard we fight so long as the Primalists continue to draw reinforcements. We must close that portal, the Storm Corridor. Fight your way into the nearby cavern and slay the Primalist Storm Summoners holding it open. I will aid you if I am able. Now that we have cut off our enemy's reinforcements, the battle will enter its final stage. Good work, Primero.
There it is. Good. I will take it from here. Well done. I see the pylon.
I will forever be grateful that the dragons were on our side during this battle. We are within reach of victory. The Primalist ranks are broken, and their wars all but through. Everything we have achieved hinges on the final battle against the Primalist leader, Koroleth. Let us finish this, you and I, together, to battle, brother!
Insolent worm! The storm consumes all! No! I will not be defeated! Give me your strength, beast!
No!
You've accomplished nothing. Once I've dealt with you, nothing will stand between us and the dream. No! I have failed. The dream must be ours.
My purpose here is fulfilled. Let us meet again soon.
You've done it, Primero. The Nokhud Centaur are already falling back, and the Primalists are scattered without their leader. Don't worry, we should be able to clear things up here.
Come, little one. The Primalists have been dealt with. Our forces will make quick work of any foolish enough to linger. Without our allies, we could not have achieved this victory. Merithera is summoning their leaders to an audience. She asked for you as well, my friend.
This day, you have proven yourself to the Green Dragonflight. It is a deed of kindness and sacrifice my people will not soon forget. Against hatred and chaos, the greatest weapon we wield is fellowship. So come, friends. Join me under the ancient bough. Is it from the hunters who value skill above all, a rite of passage, a first? From the mystics who commune with the wind, her lightest touch, a lift. From the descendants of the matriarch, a drop of unbroken progeny, an ancient line, unforgotten.
Yes, that makes sense. After their first hunt, a young hunter of our clan receives a ceremonial spear. Take mine.
This spear is proof of your skill. I accept this offering.
As all Ohuna are the offspring of Ohn'ahran, this feather should suffice.
Ohn'ahran's spirit blesses us all. I accept your offering.
A bloodline. I have an idea. Here, take this.
I remember Teerai well. You are so much like her. I accept your offering.
I, the Kanamatra Serist, accept this gift to honor the ancient oath made by our most sacred ancestor. All Centaur under Ohn'ahran's wings will aid the Green Dragonflight in times of need.
And I, Merithera, daughter of Ysera, accept this gift to honor my oath to your ancestor Teerai. Together, dragons and Centaur will protect the Ohn'ahran Plains.
Should the dream be threatened again, know that the Maruuk will fight beside you.
The bond that united us in ages past has been renewed. Let this oath stone serve as a symbol of our covenant. I vow to protect the Emerald Dream and the Green Dragonflight with my life.